The dwarves are finally here, and I am so excited to have my hands on these things. Over the past week, I've watched a ton of battle reports, and I've got myself really excited to pick these guys up and finally see how they play on the battlefield. In this video, I want to do an unboxing and show you what's inside, as well as just talk you through things from a beginner's point of view. I'm used to buying combat patrols, and I've got more than enough of those, but this thing just feels very different. It feels like there's a huge amount inside, and the box art is super cool. So the first thing I noticed on the box is you've got these dwarves, and I'm guessing this guy's maybe a Carl or just one of the really important units. And then you've got what looks like a Berserker and then a Hearthkin warrior here. I can't be the only one that's noticed this, but the logo looks like a Transformers logo. It reminds me of Transformer dwarves. Nothing wrong with that. I love Transformers, or used to anyway, back when I was a kid. So I'm really excited to open this thing up. Now on the back side, we get more of a sense of what's inside. So we've got basically 25 miniatures. We've got 20 Hearthkin warriors, 3 Hernkin pioneers, which are these bike things here. And we've got Uthar the Destined, who is this guy. So I've seen this guy a lot. And this is your HQ, is my understanding. And then you've got an Einherjar champion. So that's this one here. This is just a special character, great in melee. I'm excited to open it up and check it out for real. You also get things like the Codex. So this is a limited edition Codex, and this is the first time you get to see it. You know, it will be out fairly soon, I'm sure, but it won't look quite like this. You get the data cards, so you get you can see what stratagems they have, take those to your games, and as well as that, you get the transfers and you get a whole bunch of tokens, so you can use those when you're judging the enemy army. You can give them tokens so you can track your judges and other things you've got going on. In general, really nice box art. I absolutely love the troops. They feel more elite. So it's nice to have 20 troops here, which I think realistically I will need 30 troops when I'm at 2,000 points. So this is a really good start. And then the bikes seem really powerful from the battle reports I've watched. These champions seem super fun too. So with the sleeve off, we've got this really nice art. I love all they're doing here to sell the dwarves and make them look really cool. I think they've done a fantastic job with the box art. On the side of the box, we've got the different leagues. So I'm probably going for Ymir. I don't know how to pronounce it. We'll look when we get in the Codex, but it's this one here. And then on the back of the box, what have we got here? So we've got like just more concept art, I guess. They do such a good job selling the theme of these. So this is getting me even more excited. And then the other end of the box, we've again got the leagues. With the box open up, let's slide this out and see what we have. The first thing we have here is, it looks like a bike. Giveaways being the bike seats, so these seem really cool. It looks like one sprue probably is one bike, so we'll just put that to one side there. And then next up we have one of the characters, and I'm not sure which one this is. Let's have a quick look at the box art and see if we can tell. So if we look at the weapon profiles here, I'm guessing the sword is the giveaway. So this is Uthar the Destined, I'm assuming. Yeah, it certainly looks like it. So that's cool. So one character is on one sprue, and we've got the like the textured ground here, which is great to see. So that is one of the characters there. We've got the other character here. This is the champion, I'm assuming. Yeah, you can see the chunky fists. So these axes, I don't know, this is where I want to magnetize things and not play to the meta, but these axes look like they will be super cool to build and paint, so I'm really looking forward to that. What's up next? What else do we have in the box? So these look like it's the troops, so I'm assuming the troops are on all of these. And again, like, look at all of those head options here. You can really see all the weapons they've got. You can see the different arms with the knives. Wow, these look super, super, super cool. Yeah, and all these look like they're the same. So we'll just put these to one side now. And then here it looks like 2 more bikes. Yeah, so it looks like there are 2 more bikes on this one, which again, like, look at all the detail on these things. So you can really see all of the detail on these. I guess these are like magnetic sort of devices that repulse them from the ground somehow. And yeah, you've got like the front of the bike here. It's just a lot of detail that makes them really stand out and look absolutely incredible. So there's a lot of plastic there, and that's pretty good value, I would say. I'm looking forward to building those tomorrow, just so I can get them ready for a game next week. So let's put that to one side for a second. What's in the box in addition to that? Oh wow, okay, so this is, it looks like more sort of concept art. I don't know what this is showing, but you can tell they're in the void, like they're floating on their ship. And then I'm not sure if this in the background is dwarves being made, because dwarves they're made, they're not born. So that's cool to see. But these aesthetics, like, look how amazing this art is. Oh wow, on the other side we've got the bikes, obviously, which are in the pack. That is really fun to see. And then we've got a dwarf meeting some pretty peculiar looking characters. I'm not sure if you can see this, but this guy especially looks undead. So I'm not sure what faction that would be from. But these look like dodgy characters to be meeting in the middle of a miserable storm here. So this is doing a really great job selling the concept. It looks like some strange deal going down that one party will come to regret later. And we've got the bases here for the bikes, as you'd expect. And then we have the data cards. So the data cards we'll open in a second, but they're really, really helpful in the game, so you can keep track of everything. And then we have, of course, the Codex. Wow. Now, I've seen the art for this leading up to this week, but holding it in your hands, oh, and these are the build instructions. This is amazing to see. Like, I get really excited holding this and actually seeing it for the first time. This is awesome to see. So I'll just put that to one side. And then the other thing we have is the transfer sheets. So between you and I haven't put transfers on anything yet because they make me too nervous. That's a lie. I did a workshop, and they helped me do micro sol, micro set, but I sort of bumbled my way through it and didn't really know what I was doing. I would be keen to try with the dwarves because these transfers just look incredible. They remind me, for any of you that are gamers, these remind me of like Cyberpunk, the video game. They just look really futuristic. and I just love this style that they've gone for. So that's everything in the box. Let's just put that to one side for a second. So this has come to be one of my favorite things about getting a new army, is unwrapping the cellophane wrap from these things. Just so satisfying every time. So, wow, this is my first time seeing the Codex. I'm not going to cover it in the same detail that other channels have. I feel like other more experienced players and Warhammer people will explain it way better than I could as somebody new to the hobby. Let's have a look at what else we get here. So we get the tokens that I mentioned. So basically we can keep track of the amount of grudges we have on a unit, going 1, 2, 3, and it looks like we've got a whole bunch of those. I'm not sure what these heads will track, but I'm sure it tracks something. So it's just good to have those, and more grudge tokens, then we will know what to do with. So that's really fantastic to see. From there, we've got the build guide, and I don't think these are that interesting to look through outside of seeing how many different options we have. And it does look like they're relatively easy to put together as well. So once I've built these, I will let you know if that's true. But they look like they'll be relatively straightforward, which is fantastic to see. And then the final thing we have are the data cards. So let's take a look at these. Okay, so the box art is really cool, and inside we've got the standard stratagems. I do like the art on the back of these cards. They're super thematic and definitely stand out from the crowd. This is where we start getting to the stratagems that actually make a difference to the game, depending on the league that you chose. And then these are the overall stratagems that it looks like any league can take, basically. Honestly, I'll need to spend some more time looking through these, but it's great to have the data cards. I end up buying them for every army I get anyway, so it's great to have them in the initial box set I've got. So that's the Leagues of Votann army set, and I'm honestly really pleased that I picked it up. I'm excited to get them on the tabletop after I've built them over the next few days and see how they perform. The next video you should check out is this one here, where I finally got over my fear of painting for the first time in months. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.